It's 8 a.m. on the East Coast, 5 a.m. on the West Coast.
Time for your morning garbage with Frank Watley and Ann Rydell.
As Election Day gets closer and the polls follow suit, the Senate's failure to confirm Merrick Garlick to the open Supreme Court seat is putting Sewertown in a perilous position.
Ugh, good God. Stop trying to make this Garlick story happen, Ann.
Frank, this is exactly what I've been warning about. What if the election winds up in front of the Supreme Court like Bush v. Gore, and there's no tie-breaking vote because of these recess shenanigans? It'll be a constitutional crisis like we've never seen.
I guess you've forgotten a little thing called slavery and the Sewertown Civil War, Ann. Frankly, there's no way this election will be close enough to involve the Supreme Court. Did you even watch Trumpet's maniacal clamoring in the debates? Dude's toast.
Well, what Donald just said is horrifying. And he's done a lot of horrifying, racist, sexist, frankly deplorable things in this campaign.
Trumpet's wailing was flatter than Kate Hudson's chest, but I just don't know if it was enough to pull the final curtain on this campaign.
Oh, he didn't just fall flat. That dissonant disaster was a blazon and resounding failure.
Frank, we're on the same page, but I just think it might be falling on deaf ears. I mean, Trumpet's deranged harem of surrogates have been gushing over his performance like prostitutes at a One Direction reunion show.
Oh my God,
that was so good. Oh my God, Trumpet's so
awesome.
good.
Oh my God,
that was amazing.
So
that was so good.
Oh my God.
What is with this Trumpet fangirl club? They just eat his shit right up and then swear it tastes delicious?
And then they call you crazy for pointing out that eating shit is disgusting.
Straight out of the Scott Adams playbook. Speaking of which, have you seen the latest from that dim-witted funny strip wannabe? I mean, what the fuck kind of drugs do you need to be on for that to seem logical, Ann?
Frank, maybe it's Stockholm Syndrome.
Or maybe it's Maybelline.
Hypnosis?
Classical conditioning?
I mean, what could possibly explain his bizarre promise to murder Trumpet should he do anything Hitler-like if elected?
Well, if you're promising voters you will kill your own chosen candidate should he turn out to be as bad as they think, you're certainly not winning. I mean, that's just politics 101, Ann. Frankly, this is just more proof that the election will never be close enough to get to the Supreme Court.
Maybe you're right. I mean, the campaign does seem to be going out of its way to repel voters. Did you see Mike Penis get testy with a Girl Scout at one of his events yesterday?
Trumpet makes me feel really bad about myself.
Well, too bad. We're gonna make Sewertown great again.
What a fucking dick, Ann.
Frank, I'm just so worried that no one's gonna care. I mean, what if this huge announcement by SBI Director James Comey swings the election?
What big announcement? That Hillary Clinton's top aide was married to pervert Anthony Weiner, and they shared a computer? Oh yeah, that's really going to shake things up, Ann.
Frank, you have no idea. It's certainly another headache for the campaign that has more than enough to worry about with Julian Lasagna's Wicked Leaks.
They're not the only campaign worried about that, Ann. Frankly, Sewertown's been leakier than an off-brand diaper lately, and we'll be bringing you all the dirty details after this break.